Half of me wanted to. Half of me wanted to hire somebody to do it because it's half white. The other half, the Mexican half, was like, "Orale, it's yard work. You can do this. It's landscaping." And so I looked in the garage, and there happened to be a lawnmower, and I just went to work.
So how do you feel?
Well, first off, I was hot as fuck. Okay, you know me. I take 4 showers a day anyways.
Yeah.
And so that was definitely a 5th shower.
Did you have like an epiphany? You'd be like, God, this is what I was meant to do all my life.
No.
I should have a mower.
As I was doing it, I was like, I am so glad that this is not my job. Literally, I'm so glad this is not my job, and I'm glad I'm doing it in the morning before the sun's up. Because these cats that do this, do it in the heat of the day. No way. With as much sweat as I had right there, before the sun was up, say 9:30, 10 o'clock. What I was trying to be a little bit courteous to the neighbors too, right? Because I was like, if I do it too early,
Yeah, you're that neighbor.
they're going to be like, I can't sleep in. It's my only day to sleep in. And, I just don't want to be that jerk, right? I was trying to be considerate.
What time did you start?
About 9:30, 10.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Bro, that's late as fuck.
Kind of standard start is 8.
Oh, standard start is 8?
Yeah, 8 is okay.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know if my neighbors are like nurses and shit, and they're working crazy hours,
Well,
and
no.
I need a
Now,
little
don't be the
sleep.
guy down the street. Like, I was literally taking the dog out for a walk before I went to work, and it was Saturday morning. I got up early. Me and Tiny went for a walk around 6:45.
Yeah.
And bro, as I walked by, he must have been waiting and looking at the clock, and then as soon as the hand struck 7, mower was on, and I was like, bro, I'm so glad you're not my neighbor.
9 o'clock?
No, 7.
Oh,
he
7?
started that shit at
So you
7.
said 8 o'clock is legit?
I started.
Listen, man, who the fuck is not sleeping until... Okay, I woke up at 7.
Dude,
I woke up at 7. But I'm telling you right now, the only reason I woke up is to go check on mama.
I woke up at 5:45 this morning.
5:45?
What?
Oh, you went and did some work. You went and did some work.
Yeah,
at the
but I
gym.
didn't have to be there till 8.
Yeah, but
actually,
I know how you are.
Actually,
You always get there early.
9, but I showed up there at 8.
So Chris is a gentleman I had to give the key. One, I had to give the key to because he does a lot of work.
Why
at the
did you
gym.
call him a gentleman?
Yeah, I'm not a
you
gentleman.
have to use that word really loosely
Yeah.
when you speak about Chris.
Yeah, I'm not a gentleman.
Well, he's a male and he's a man for sure. You know what I mean? So this man right over here, I had to give it. He is a gentleman. He does really, really nice things for people. He's like a good-hearted person, and yes, sir, you are a gentleman.
yeah, but I hate everybody though.
Even though you're from Callahan, we won't hold that against you. It's not your fault you were born there.
Actually, I was born in Jax.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Shit.
hospitals in Callahan.
There's no hospitals. They just drop them
No.
behind the tree.
No, you gotta go. You gotta go to Fernandina or Folkestone or Jacksonville.
Word.
What's closer?
Well, grew up. How about
Jacksonville.
that? Grew
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up some in Callahan. Most of my teenage kind of
Your
portion.
formative years
Sure.
was fucking mudding trucks and
Well, I did that on the north side here.
getting bar fights.
Yeah.
Mutton trucks.
Hey, no lie though. I went and did some redneck games with some of my friends, and that shit was actually fun. So
Wait,
you know what?
what
I
is
get it.
redneck games?
Well, like
Explain.
they take their like trucks that they all jacked up and move the mufflers up, and they run through all this deep mud, and they're drinking beers, like shotgunning beers. The girls are in their like, what's that, rebel flag bathing suits and taking shots. You're like, yeah, this is a fun time. You know what I mean? I'm watching this. People are eating shit. Everybody's dogs are running around having a fun time. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I get it. I understand it.
We did that almost every single night for going on like 4 years.
Yeah, see, it was a little bit different in Detroit, but I'm jealous of you is what I really am.
Like we would literally.
Why are you jealous though?
Why am I
It's
jealous?
fun.
Because that sounds like way more fun than shooting up. So our thing, allegedly, our things allegedly would be like, we'd maybe a group of younger adults, youths, not saying me, might just be in a group at a house, maybe smoking weed or drinking, and someone might be like, hey, I'm bored, and the other one might be like, well, I got this person I don't like, and they may all be like, well, let's fuck them up, and they might do a drive-by or blow up the car or break a window or do something illegal. So that redneck fun sounds way better than what I may have witnessed in my past. Just saying, it is what it is.
Yeah, we would start our night normally at 6 at the pool hall. Everybody would either meet up at the pool hall or we'd meet up at the parking lot of the Winn-Dixie, get everybody on the CBs. Then we would head
You had
out.
CBs?
Oh yes, we did.
God damn, man, that's a redneck cell phone, bro.
Oh yes.
Nice.
We would, and the one. Some of us had CB's powerful enough that we could get free car washes. Touch our antenna to the little box at the spray wash. key the mic. with
That's
a-
some redneck hack right there. For
What?
sure.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
And
man.
it starts at the car wash?
Fuck yeah, you put a 1,000-watt hopper on a fucking CB, man. You could stick that antenna up there and key your mic, and that fucking thing will come on.
Shut the fuck
We used
up.
to do that. We used to come through the.
Does it fuck up the antenna?
No. Used to come through the headset system at like the McDonald's and shit like that. But yeah, we'd all meet up. Then we'd either head out to Crystal Lake or Polytown, or if we felt like
Polytown. I'm
Polytown.
sorry.
Yeah,
What the fuck is
Polytown is you actually pass it every time you come this way. When you're coming on 1095 and you come over that little bridge right before you get to Pulaski, that goes over that little kind of river right there.
Okay.
All that where's like an oak tree that's like almost grown right up to the bridge.
So we're on Redneckville.
Yeah, all that land back there is what we called Polytown. There's just a bunch of trails, and there was one big mud hole back behind the power plant that we all played in. We'd go there, or if we felt like
How did you play in it? You had an S10, a four banger that was not.
actually around this time I didn't have a truck. My buddy had a truck. He had a Ranger. My buddy Kelly
Oh.
had a little Ranger with.
Still.
We had some
Four
grippy.
banger.
No, this one was a 6-cylinder, straight fence pipes out the back. We didn't
Hey
have
man,
an
I'm not gonna
exhaust.
say anything about cars anymore because after I got rid of my Camaro, which I didn't want to do, but I had to do it, and I got this little four-banger Ford Escape.
Fuel mileage went up, didn't it?
I don't know, man. All I know is it fucking sucks.
Well,
But you can fit a soccer team in there.
No, it's not even that big. It's a small SUV. But what I
Oh,
do know,
So you can fit a kids soccer team in there.
no. What I do know is I can fit a wheelchair in there. I can fit my mom in there.
There
I
you
can
go.
fit all her gear in there. That's all I know. When I went to go get her, I go, hey ma, you lucky I don't have the Camaro because I'd have to take multiple trips.
you'd have to ride on the roof.
She'd be riding on the roof.
That's why I drive a bus, bro.
She was funny as shit, man. I was like, hey, mom, what music you want to listen to? And she was like, country music. I was like, what the fuck? Country music?
I'd be like, yeah, no, we don't play that in this vehicle.
No.
Yeah,
No.
well, I do whatever she wants.
We don't
I
do
ain't
that
gonna
here.
lie. She looked crazy, but, country music.
I mean, I'll play her some Wheeler Walker Jr. That's
no, it was
country.
like some sort of fucking Tim McGraw shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
that's old. That's 2000, early 2000s country.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Decent.
It was newer country. I want to
Uh,
say it was some newer country shit she did.
Yeah, newer country's just dog shit now.
I don't listen to it.
I don't listen to it either. I used
really,
to.
you don't.
No, not nothing. If I listen to country, like if I listen to legit country, I'm listening to Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams, Charlie Daniels, old stuff, 70s, 60s, 80s kind of stuff. That's the country.
Some like
I was-
Kentucky Headhunters and shit.
Never heard of them.
Word.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, never heard
Kentucky
of
Headhunters?
Yeah, never heard of them.
Is that like an actual band or what?
I think so.
Alan Jackson,
You think so?
Garth Brooks,
So, where did the name come from?
Hold on.
Tim McGraw. I actually saw Tim McGraw play at a mud hole before he was famous.
This fucking guy on his phone.
I know, but it was actually
no,
funny.
hold on, as I'm playing the fucking music for you. Calm down.
Who is that? Is that Kentucky Headhunters?
Kentucky Headhunters, man.
Interesting.
This guy being a dick. This guy is throwing. I'm pulling some shit up for you. You're not the only one with some tech, man. I got tech too.
You barely know how to use it.
He's got.
Art Talk Tech too.
No, I haven't,
Art Talk Tech, real good.
I haven't heard of them.
It's old as fuck. That's why, man.
All right.
Travis Trent's in there, apparently. No, it's not. I lied. That's just a different video.
That's just another guy with long brown hair. Not every country guy with long brown hair.
All
is
right.
Travis Tritt.
That's Southern Rock. Turn that shit off.
No, that's country.
No, that's Southern Rock.
You think so?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, that's enough, bro. We get it.
I would call Leonard Skinner and 38 Special.
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like
And,
that.
that, and, that's,
Rock.
and that's what it sounds like.
No, what?
Yes. Yes, he does sound like it.
Okay, I'll give you maybe it's riding the line.
I don't know, Mano.
Yeah, but
That sounded to me like Southern Rock.
I don't know, Mano.
but the thing is, dude, is that video used to play on fucking CMT all the time. That's country music.
That's country ass music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's country ass music. See, you knew who it was when you heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kentucky Headhunters.
Because he listens to country.
Yeah, used to.
Even though he says he doesn't.
I don't
Who?
listen to the new country, like that fucking Florida Georgia line. And,
That's not really country.
Whatever,
though.
man. You
Yeah.
listen to it.
No, I don't.
I kind of like Florida.
I listen to
Georgia Line.
fucking-
Why do you have the shirt on?
Dude, I listen
I
to
kinda like-
SoundCloud.
It says
oh,
Matt
my
Therapy.
Matt Therapy.
Therapy. Oh, we like Matt Therapy.
Yeah, I listen to fucking. You know what I'm listening to now? Like, has really become my jam. Is just it's. There was actually a story on it which was funny, but I've been listening to it for a few months. It's a type of music called lo-fi.
Lo-fi?
Yeah, it's what was in the headset earlier while when we were playing. It's just real chill, electric. It's kind of sample music. Some of it I listen to is more Japanese themed, anime themed.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, but
Hold on, I gotta look up this lo-fi you're sprechen.
Oh, God.
I could play it on the headsets. But
Lo-fi.
it's just chill
Is
music.
lo-fi hip-hop?
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, this is all anime shit, huh?
Some of it is. There's a couple channels I listen to there.
This is interesting. It has this chick in an anime
Which one? What do you
with,
want?
with headphones on it.
What is
She's
it?
doing her
YouTube?
homework. Yeah, this is YouTube.
Okay.
It's the Sky High. It's just a blur.
Yeah.
So this is like shit she.
Oh, I know that song. I've actually got that's on the.
So this is what like she's right here doing her homework, listening to.
Yeah. That's what I listen to a lot of times when I'm up here, and when I'm at work, stuff like that. If I'm at work, it's podcasts. When I come home, it's normally lo-fi. Just chill stuff. I like chill. I still do my reggae. I still enjoy my reggae.
I like reggae. I've been, you know, what the thing is like a lot of times, like when we were having class, I like reggae, but sometimes if it's like an AOW Strike Fit class, I want something with more.
Yeah, and
beats per minute.
that's normally like if you ask me, hey, what do you want to listen to? That's why I always say reggae, because if it's JITS class, then just reggae.
Jits class reggae is good. You know who I got that from? Is my buddy Carlos Verona. He actually runs Flow Grappling over in Spain right now, but
But now I don't consider the whole, because it kind of threw me off the other day when you had reggae on, and then all of a sudden the fucking Cops song came on. And to me, I'm just going,
Bad
what?
boy.
Yeah,
What
Bad
you
Boy.
want? What
I'm like,
you want?
that's not
What
fucking
you gonna
reggae. What are you
do?
doing?
it is reggae.
I guess it could be
What
class.
you gonna
Well, it's
do
just
when
like
you
I
come
guess you
home?
could
You
classify
bam,
that as Southern rock. Yeah,
You
I
know
just
what?
I don't feel that song's reggae.
What do you think that is?
I just think it's more of a pop song.
It's definitely not a pop song, bro.
Maybe it's just because I've heard it for so many fucking years on Fox.
Every time I
30.
hear it, and like when I was over on 103rd and the West Side, every
You were-
time I'd hear it, I would
He
like
looked out
walk
the window.
Yeah.
See if he was his neighbor.
for real, and sometimes it would be. I'm like, I know that street. It's 2 streets down from me. I was like, I got to sell
Yeah.
this house. I'm done. I'm done. It wasn't like that when we built it,
You moved into the hood, bro.
bro. Apparently so. Got the fuck out of there too.
Speaking of music, did you guys see that Vinnie Paul from Pantera die?
Yeah, died in his sleep.
Died in his sleep? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's from what I've read, died in his sleep.
heroin
No.
overdose.
No.
No.
Most of those guys in Pantera, they've been clean for quite a while now.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
Phil Anselmo still looks like he might
Phil
be on
Anselmo,
something.
dude. Well, he died once. And he was like
Yeah.
done skis, and
Well,
they brought
just-
him back.
So did Nikki Sixx.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy. Dimebag Daryl didn't make it though, did he?
well, he got shot.
He got shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That wasn't a drug overdose.
What
that
the
was,
fuck? Yeah, he got a shot of fucking lead.
was just
Yeah,
like,
I'm not making a joke about
yeah,
that.
let's
one.
just look at Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop
It's
was
been
like,
enough time, bro. We can make some jokes now.
too soon.
No, too soon. It was like 20 years ago.
Too soon.
Too soon, yeah.
But bro, he pissed somebody off, man. Just jumped out there and shot him. What happened? What was that? What was the reason behind
I
it
don't
again? It's
know.
been a
I-
He
while.
was a fan. I don't
yeah.
think it
He's a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he's a fan. He's like, I'm gonna kill myself, but I'm gonna kill you with me.
No, the guy didn't kill himself. He killed Dimebag.
Yeah.
Ran up on stage, shot him.
That was his fan. I
like
love
a
you so much.
stalker
Nobody
kinda
else can
thing.
have you.
Apparently, it was some mental illness shit.
Yeah.
So
Mental illness shit. Yeah.
mental illness. Yeah.
I would
Word.
say so. But I
Well,
mean,
you know, look at John Lennon. He was also shot by a fan.
yeah.
That's true. It was a chick, right?
No, it was a dude.
Was it a
it
dude?
dude?
Yeah.
I thought it was. No,
No,
I thought it was a chick.
No,
too.
it's a dude.
Okay.
Who killed John?
Who comes up for parole every year, and every year he gets denied.
Of course, you're never gonna get out.
Of
No.
course.
You killed John Lennon.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
killed a fucking Beatle.
Get out.
Get out of here.
Cat.
Of course.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can't get out of jail after killing a
No,
Beatle.
man.
Fuck out of here. But I mean, okay, Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop's clean. Does that motherfucker look like he does drugs on the daily?
Bro, he's got cancer.
Bro, now
Really?
don't you feel like a dick?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Iggy Pop's clean, doesn't he look like he's doing drugs still? He's fucking dying of cancer. but
Yeah.
God damn it.
I know. He's also like in his 70s, man.
He is. He's old as fuck. Like it's just fucking dried skin, just. But I guess
Yeah.
cancer will do that to you.
Well, you know. It's sad, though.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, the thing you got to realize, bro, is it's starting to become that timeline now where
Yeah.
the last 5 years, the people you grew up listening to, all the artists that you loved,
We're
and
in
the
our
music,
40s, so
they're
yeah.
starting to die.
Yeah.
They're in their 70s and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
But you know who's not going to die?
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
No, that guy's like he's bathing in formaldehyde or something. He's just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Bro, didn't he just get somebody pregnant too?
Yes. Yes.
He's
he
having
did.
a baby in his
You got
70s.
You got that Mick Jagger D.
Yeah.
Viagra's
Uh-huh.
a mofo, bro.
Bro.
Damn.
You know he's getting the fucking what is it, like stem cells injected, and I mean,
Man, he's getting everything done.
Mhm.
Shit.
and then I mean, shit. Look at Steve Tyler. You know, Steven Tyler.
Yeah, what
Sorry.
about him?
That dude's old as fuck too.
He's 70.
Oh, okay, old as fuck. Wallow, when you turn 70, if I still know you, guess what? I'm gonna call you old as fuck.
Bro, he doesn't look as good as Mick Jagger, though.
I don't know. I think they both look like
He looks
him.
like an old lady.
He does look like an old lady. Like if you put a scarf on his head, he looks like E.T. You know, he just kind of just rough looking. But they both. I mean, come on. The only reason why Mick Jagger got a chick pregnant at 70 years old is because he got that fucking rock and roller money. It ain't because he looks pretty.
No.
No, that guy's ugly as fuck.
Bro, he might have some game still, you know?
know,
He
for a
might be
lo-
that- he might be the
Well,
swag.
I've also heard he's hung like a fucking horse.
He might be hungry a whore.
I don't know.
Could happen.
I don't care.
Chicks dig money in big D's, you know.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's what I heard. I have no idea.
I was going to ask you, how do you know?
I don't know. I don't have money.
So you heard. He's like, I've heard.
I've heard. I mean, I've seen plenty of like
I heard it through the grapevine.
case studies that seems to be proven to that. Definitely money.
oh, no,
Money's
well-
a big thing.
Is that a
resource provider?
Is that a scientific study?
Actually, I think it is a scientific study.
Well, you know, scientific studies are not
Statistically-
really proven.
Stas-
They can only get up
Oh,
to
you
the
think-
hypothesis.
for his-
Oh,
no,
God!
that was so bad. It was such a horrible thing. So what he's talking about is what was it Joe Rogan and
Firas Zahabi.
Firas Zahabi. So they're having this huge philosophical debate, and Firas Zahabi, and I don't know what his like religious background is, but he's basically trying to say that like science isn't really a fact. It's man-made.
proven, yeah.
It's nothing's ever proven. Nothing's an actual real rule because it just happens to be that way all the time.
Right.
He was, and at one point that he was talking about like water boils at what degree? You know,
Yeah.
like 100 degrees Celsius, right? Whatever it is.
Right.
And or eggs boil, you know.
It was water.
Yeah, water. So he was like, yeah, but if you change the atmospheric pressure and blah, 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 and it no longer boils at that. It could be at 200 degrees. And Joe Rogan's like, yeah, you changed all the, what's it
The
called?
elements.
Not the elements, but you changed all the different factors.
Yeah, the
why you do
parameters.
it.
Yeah.
Parameters. So it's a different test then. So he's like, so what you're saying is not necessarily true. But I do understand a lot of the things that Firas Zahabi was saying, and I thought it was pretty insightful if you think about things that way. But
I know, but
science is
That's
science, man.
cool, but-
Science is science, and if you can back it up with math, that's how you know it's a rule.
Or
If you
data.
can't back it up with math, you don't know.
It's cool that, you know, to hear a different point of view, but did you have to point it out like 1,700 times?
Well, he was just trying to like come up with different examples. I thought the guy spoke really
oh,
intelligently.
no, he is.
And it definitely,
He's definitely smarter than me, that's
if
for sure.
he was somebody that was like in my circle, I would enjoy him. I would enjoy that guy for sure. Even if I was like, no, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think he would definitely enlighten and change the way that I think. I like the way that he thinks about when it comes to training and jiu-jitsu and fighting and so on and so forth. I think that's really dope. And a lot of it's already what I think about, but maybe I do it more intuitively versus a philosophical, you know, reasons.
Shit, I avoid him.
You would avoid him?
Yeah.
He would fire you up, huh?
No.
You like your friends dumb like
I'd
me.
be like, you're too smart for me. I don't
Too smart, bro.
I don't understand what
Too
you're
smart,
saying.
bro. You're gonna elevate.
Unless
they
you
can't have that
dumb
shit.
it down,
Yeah.
we can't be friends.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking, don't elevate me. You're gonna have to bring it down to me.
Yeah.
I'm not coming up to you. You're coming to me. We'll meet halfway. How about that?
Something like
That's
that.
the only thing I would hope for. That's what I would want. I want really smart friends, and I believe I have a lot of. really smart, compassionate friends, and they help bring me up, and I hope I do the same thing for them. That's the only thing I think people do. Now, on the same subject, you got to be careful of certain friends, because, or what you think they're your friends. If somebody's giving you a bunch of false flattery, and I got hit with this, man. I got burned with this.
We all did.
False fucking flattery. Oh yeah, they tell you what you want to hear. They make you feel a certain way, but they have an agenda, bro. If they have an agenda, and you need to be savvy about this, if they're not doing things for you selflessly, as in they don't need anything from you or want anything from you, that's a legit person to have around you.
Yeah.
Right? But the second that they need something for you or use you for something, blah, 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 and false flattery comes into play, and you'll be able to tell the difference. There's plenty of books out there. How to Win Friends and Influence People is probably one of the most influential books to me on how to spot this kind of shit, because it kind of explains small little nuances. So if you don't know, check it out. It's a great business book. And to be honest, when it comes to like social interactions and stuff like that, it's a great book to kind of help you guide and maneuver through those obstacles. Especially, let's say you're not really socially inept, man. There's a lot of guys out there like that, and I never met more than when I came here to Jacksonville. I was like, dang, you guys really never had conversations. I had this one friend. I'm gonna jump into another little subject here, but it has to do with the same thing.
Yeah.
I had this one friend, and I liked him just fine. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know he's a little socially inept. I knew this, but he would call me like, "Hey, Art, what's up, man?" I was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And then it would just be like that. I was like, "Did you call for something, man? What's going on?" He was like, "Oh no, I just come and say hi. I just call and say hi."
Oh, great. Bye.
Yeah, right. I was like, "Fuck, I don't know how to." So I try to like help it along. I'd be like, "Bro, do you want to come hang out or something, bro? You bored? What's going on? You know, what you doing today? You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting at the house. All right. So do you want to come hang out, man? What do you want to do? You want to, you know? You want to go grab a bite to eat? You're bored? What's going on? You know what I mean? Fucking feed me something, dog. Jesus Christ.
Help me help
Help me help you. 'Cause you know what? If you, and I believe this, and you guys know, right, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
See? So
He's on his phone.
He's on his
Yeah.
phone, which I don't mind.
I'm actually talking to my dad.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Fantastic.
What's up, Papa? Tell him I said hi.
Well,
Yeah.
he's listening.
Oh, sweet.
Is he on YouTube?
I'm assuming so.
Is he on the
'Cause
tube?
He was like, they've never heard of Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh, so we're back over there?
Yeah.
Hey, tell him we're talking about
That is
friends
the
and
only
shit right
country I will listen
now.
to.
William Walker Jr. I have to check that out. I don't really
Anyway,
listen to him.
go back to your story, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Talking about your friend, the inept one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, the socially inept one.
It's socially inept one, man. And, yeah, so sometimes you have to kind of like guide those guys along. Now,
Another way to spot those people is, you know, the
you talking about the false flattery guys?
Yeah, exactly. Is
Yeah.
you know, this way. If you have, you know, this particular friend that perhaps doesn't call you, doesn't say shit to you for, you know, a couple of months, you know, and then all of a sudden you get a text or a message, you know, or a phone call even, saying, "Hey, can you
Nope.
blah 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 for me?"
Yeah.
Nope.
You know, it's like, bro, you haven't talked to me in months, and the time that you call me, you're not even saying fucking hi.
Yeah.
You're asking for a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you lead with the asking me to do something for you and we haven't talked in a few months and you lead with that,
Is that?
Fuck
yeah, that's
you.
gonna be a hard no.
Well, listen, man, you know, and I'm even the kind of person that's like, if you came at me like, hey, and you hit me with what you need right away, but like, I know we haven't talked in a couple months, man, but I really need this right now. Can you help me out? You know what I mean? Blah, 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 so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
No.
I probably would. And the only reason
I
is because
won't.
I'm a nice person like that. I mean, I feel like if I like them, you know what I mean, and they ask me for this crazy.
If I like
You know,
them, we're gonna be
but
talking more than every.
I
month.
agree, and I understand life is busy, but if that's all they do every time they message you, every time they just need something, or they're using you for something, you know what I mean? Or if they don't have your back, like, you know what I mean? Let's say you need something, you ask them, hey man, I'm really struggling with this right here. And they're like, I hear you. Yeah, I got nothing for you. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that.
I love
Really,
either
really
those
careful.
or the ones that you know, yeah, man, I'll help you out. I'll be there.
Yeah.
And then when Marlo goes to move, what are they doing?
Yeah, taking a nap.
Taking a nap? Oh, I just woke up from my nap. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the
Yeah,
Wallo moved twice.
Where were you?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna give you guys some advice for real. I'm gonna give you guys some advice for real. Let's say, hey, Chris, go ahead and say, ask me to help you move.
Why?
Fucking role play, man. Do the shit.
Okay.
Cosplay.
All right. Could you help me move
Okay, cool. When?
tomorrow?
I can't do it tomorrow. I got shit to do. That way, I'm not saying, hey, yeah, man, I can help you out tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and I have shit to do. I don't go and help him and he's waiting on me to help him. And then he feels like a dick for having to call me to come help him. Just say, I'm fucking busy. I can't do it that day. Can't do it. It sucks saying it right away, but hey, man, that way he's not waiting on you. He knows he can't count on you for that day.
You know, that is a valid point. It's the same valid point that we were trying to make with you the other day when you couldn't make it on time.
No.
Is it not?
Oh,
But I
God
made it
damn
though.
it.
But I made it.
No.
But I made it. But I made it.
No,
Bro,
no.
I was working.
Oh, my
I was working
God.
for the military. They told me,
Right.
I even got out early.
Hey, Art.
I even got out early
Oh, and you still didn't make it.
because from where I work
Uh-huh.
to changing and grabbing food to get here, it's more than an hour.
Well,
It was an hour and a half. I,
just
was
wanna-
a half an hour late.
understand.
You busted my balls for 30
No, no,
minutes.
no.
But I was here, motherfucker.
No.
Even if you were
I
moving. No,
understand.
stop. Even if you were moving and I was a half an hour late, guess what? I still showed up. And you shouldn't be pissy about that. You should
No, I'm just-
at least he showed up still, even though he's busy as fuck. See, Chris was like, I didn't even want to jump in this kind of
I'm
one
trying to
because I know
make a
exactly
point.
it's gonna fire our up. That point fucking sucks, sir. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The point is that if you can't make it, you could say that doesn't work for me.
Well, that
Like
day,
you
I
s-
tried to, man. I tried my hardest, bro. I tried, dude. Every Sunday, I try my hardest,
And
okay?
that's fine.
And I get here every Sunday.
Just say
I
what-
just might have been a little bit late. Traffic, shit happens. 30 minutes, you can sue me. 30 fucking minutes. We still had a great podcast. Did we not have a great podcast?
No, not really.
It was
Bulldogs.
fucking amazing. I mean, well, it was shit. It was a shit
not
till I got there because I was
the
listening.
fucking
I was
point.
like, oh my god, they're
The
talking
point
about
is, you're saying be
building
upfront, say I can't make it, and it's not like we're gonna get mad because you can't make it at that time.
Hey, to be honest, I tried to, and I thought I was going to be able to. It just didn't work out that way.
You should have said that last week.
I tried to.
No, you didn't.
I tried to. I'm just not able to. I'm sorry. Now I know what to say.
Yeah.
Art, why are you 30 minutes late? Bro, I tried to, man.
No.
I tried. But the whole way over here, no, listen, the whole way over here, I let you know. I was like, hey, I'm 19 minutes out. Hey, GPS fucked me. It says I'm 15 minutes out
Uh-huh.
now. You know, it is what it is.
Point is,
But anyways,
like
so-
you're saying, be upfront. No, I can't make that time. We're gonna make it this time.
I'm just saying that day, and we're talking about two totally different things. A podcast and helping you move are two totally different things. With this here, you guys can still run the podcast. With you moving, it's hard to move a couch by yourself. It's hard to move fridges and big ass fucking things by yourself when you're counting on somebody, right?
Thank God I had Jalen.
Two different. Oh shit! All you need is a Jalen. You didn't even need me. Call Big Jalen over. Jalen, can you move that fridge, couch, and washer? One fucking trip, that guy.
He'll tie it around his neck.
He'll tie it around his fucking
Do some
ankles.
shrugs with it.
Yeah, shrugs that shit up. 280 pounds of beast.
Yeah.
Of beer and meat. That
So-
guy.
Always working on.
So we're gonna get it on the
Always
podcast.
working on traps.
We're gonna get this on the podcast. I'm moving
Yeah, I know.
July 14.
Yeah.
You said that you'd be there.
Yeah, I already
Sher-
got it on my calendar, bro.
Sherry said she'd be there. You said you'd be there.
I had drill, so I'll be there late
Late when?
after I get off drill.
And you don't think we're gonna be done by then?
Well, I don't know.
Then you say I can't make it.
Well, I told you. I did tell you. I said I had drill that
No, no.
day. I did say that. Go back to that.
No, no.
Go back to that conversation. My
Yeah,
friend.
you said that you'll be there, but you didn't say that you had drill. So anyway,
What time are we starting, by the way?
we should start early, 8 o'clock, 9.
Okay.
So that way we're done by noon.
I was just wondering because see, it's already in my calendar, but
Yeah.
I had it set at 7, so I just wasn't.
I just
sure.
got to get the U-Haul and
Okay.
start loading
Yeah,
shit.
no, not a problem. I've already. That's the thing. You want me if you need me to do something, man. As long as you give me a heads up and my calendar's clear, you got it.
Yeah, buddy.
I got you.
So there's not gonna be.
And
Yeah.
Another thing, just FYI.
Yeah.
Moving tip for people. If you ask people to help you move,
Yes, yes,
you better
yes.
have that shit fucking packed
Packed
up and
already.
ready to
It
move.
better be in fucking boxes, bro. I'm not help boxing shit
No.
up for you. That's a waste of time.
That is how you get me to walk into your house and walk right the fuck back
Well,
out.
you're not helping anyway, so it doesn't matter.
He was waiting for the
Hey,
singer.
this is the difference, though.
He was waiting.
Wallow. This is the
You
difference.
just told me, yes.
If I wasn't working,
I know. I'm just
He would
busting your
find
balls.
something else to do.
I'm like, bro, I work 4 jobs. I work 5 jobs. You're lazy. You got 1 fucking job. Fucking dog. I ain't helping your shit.
That's why I was always like, "What's the date?" Oh yeah, I'm just looking at, and then you see his thumbs moving. Oh yeah, man, shit, something's on my calendar already. What's
Yeah.
that say? I don't know. I'll have to look at it again
Yeah.
later. But
I got something to do.
I mean, your move's gonna be fucking easy. It's literally what 300 yards.
Yeah. I mean, I'm.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, really.
Literally, do you even need a truck? How's this work?
No, we do.
You do? A
Well,
hand
mainly we
truck,
need-
you just fucking.
Mainly, we need it for the washer dryer and probably the bed
In the couch,
and the couch.
the TV, I'm gonna take to Michelle's new place because I'm upgrading eventually.
Very nice.
So she can have the 50 because I'm going 75.
Very nice.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes,
I like it.
that's gonna be pretty
I'm
pumped.
going 75.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's a good size TV.
yeah.
It's a nice size of TV.
It's gonna take the whole wall.
That's fucking huge,
You gonna
bro.
get you some backlight?
How much is that shit?
I should.
How much is a
Should.
75-inch TV?
The one that I want is 1500.
How much?
15.
Oh my god! I don't watch enough TV to even justify that.
Dude, 1500 is not bad.
Oh my god! Hey,
The
Chris-
fights are gonna look
Chris,
amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think we're gonna have to hold Chris the fights over at Wallo's house.
Hey,
We will.
you're not gonna break my heart, bro.
Listen, once I get settled, I mean, right now is my house is a mess.
Look, is
Yeah,
the only
I
thing
understand,
as long
guys.
as I have seating, because I mean,
Listen, it'll be small.
oh, I know.
Yeah,
But-
like we had it the last couple of times.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what our couch situation downstairs, our living room, like over here, within the next year, all that's getting changed, and it's probably going to get downsized some.
Oh,
like, yeah, just because the days of having 20 people over for UFCs and shit like that.
Did we ever have 20 people over?
I did.
I thought we only kept the for
No,
Chris.
I've had.
I thought we kept it
24.
pretty chill.
I've had 24 people here for
Did,
UFC.
were you at my place when the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight?
Yeah,
There was over 20 people in my small apartment.
yeah.
There was people sitting on, the floor.
Quite a few people sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, it's Conor McGregor.
Well, how about you put that shit to your mouth so you speak into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this Conor McGregor motherfucker.
But yeah, we're probably gonna do like a 2-couch thing and some seating in the back with some side. We've just been
Just do bleachers, bro.
no. I'm ready to have more of an actual living room
Yeah.
kind of thing. So we're gonna move some stuff around.
Dude, I saw this couch. It's like a U-sectional thing, and it's got lighting and everything on it. It's pretty pimp. Like you could have somebody sleep in it because it's so big. But you know, in a small apartment, it wouldn't make sense.
Hey, I'm telling you, I know I say it a
I
lot,
broke his finger off.
but for a small apartment,
Yeah.
bro, go hit IKEA.
Yeah.
IKEA.
I'm telling you.
Bro, my man has a man crush on IKEA.
Yeah.
Because, hey, guess what? There's getting ready to be some IKEA shit in the gym.
Oh yeah. You better.
Fuck yeah, you know why? Because we're making a drink corner, baby.
Yeah.
Making
What?
a drink corner.
Just a little shelf on the wall over there to put drinks instead of having that table there.
Yeah.
So I showed Andrew
That
thing this
table is
morning.
so, yeah, that was so temporary, guys. And,
know.
and still, how the fuck are all those drinks showing up on my desk?
I don't know.
God
I
damn it.
literally have a 1-gallon jug that.
I'm gonna put no drinks on the. I don't want to put signs up, man. I think it looks cluttered if you put signs up. But
Just
I'm
start
gonna have to
acting
do
like
it.
a cat.
Just knocking shit over. Boosh.
Yeah. Just walk up and just start tapping.
Clean
it
that
over.
up.
Just holler out for everybody who's in the gym so they can watch you, and you just start tapping it over slowly.
No,
and then
I'm not-
whoever's drink it is, they'll either come and get it or it winds up on the floor.
I'm not that douchey, bro. I can't do that.
That's not a douchey move.
It is, man. Fucking with people's
Okay.
drinks. I understand. AD. I
He's
know.
gonna
I,
make people do push-ups.
no lie. Yeah, that too. Fuck, that's so douchey. Hey, y'all fucking trained really hard and your brain function's not working that great and you left some shit accidentally. Let me fucking make you do some push-ups. You know, because I force that upon you because you pay me.
Negative.
I know, right, dude? Fucking douchebags, man.
I do push-ups on my own time.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you
Don't you
don't.
fucking lie to us.
No,
bro.
yeah.
Don't you lie to
Don't
us,
lie.
bro.
No, the thing is after the strike, after the strike fit, the warm-ups we were doing originally, I was like, fuck, I got to start doing more push-ups during the day because these 30 are killing me.
Amanda, is Chris really doing push-ups? No.
She down there prepping.
I'm not doing no push-up. He's
Oh
not
yeah,
doing no
shit. I
push-ups.
gotta
Hey,
do some. I gotta cook today.
Let me ask you,
He
what happened?
barely does bed planks, if you know what I mean.
What happened last week?
What do you mean?
With
I'm gonna show up to class 4 times next week.
He showed up
I'm on
twice.
Monday,
He came twice.
Tuesday,
Yeah, no.
Thursday.
He came twice.
and
It's the
Thursday.
rule of 50 for Chris. If
No.
it says 4 times, it's twice. I get it. It's cool.
yeah, no, fucking cat. Unfortunately, we are not. Unfortunately, actually, great. We had 2 days of no afternoon thunderstorms, so I hadn't been able to cut my fucking yard in 2 weeks.
Hey, bro, I pulled up, bro. That yard hasn't been cut, dog. I don't know.
Well, since you
I was talking to Robbie. I was like, Robbie, Chris said he can make his
No.
good yard. I looked
I
at the
cut my
yard. I was
fucking
like,
yard.
That shit wasn't good, bro. It was just
No,
fucking...
legit. I cut my
That's
yard.
all.
I cut my yard Monday afternoon. That's how much it's grown in just a week.
Oh,
It
my
literally,
God.
I could tell you from Friday,
my
whenever
face
I
hurts.
installed the mower deck, I actually made 3 passes in the backyard to check the level and everything, make sure everything was right. When I went to mow,
you got a riding
Monday-
lawnmower?
yes,
Word.
yeah, I don't do that pushing shit.
Bro, I do the pushing shit today.
Oh, that's your
I
fault.
feel extra Mexican.
Yeah, you should.
Well, listen, since he's getting acquainted with his culture, maybe you should have him mow your lawn.
Yeah, dude, if I'm riding on that bitch, I'll be drinking a crunk juice or 2 and fucking mowing the shit out your lawn.
No, I wind up with a fucking mower in the pool.
What?
That's the last thing I need. So
Bro, I can drive,
somehow
man.
he jumped the fucking
I've
bulkhead.
been driving for many years, decades.
It's a John Deere tractor. It's a little powerful.
Oh, I can't handle powerful. I had a Camaro, bro. You're fucking rocking like a fucking, what was it?
Yeah.
A Suburban.
Had.
I had 2 of them. That's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get that shit back.
Past tense.
Yeah,
Don't you worry, I'll get that shit back.
Guess what? You're used to that flex fuel. It's a little different.
Chris.
Oh, this doesn't even have flex fuel, bro. It's a 4-banger. There's no such thing as 4-banging flex fuel, bro. Knock it down to a 2-banger. What are you talking about? You crazy.
Chris's tractor is more powerful than your Escape.
Probably is. It gets more work done too. I'm just saying.
0 to 60 is way faster too.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey.
Make
Listen, man.
sacrifices.
You gotta make sacrifices. Exactly right. If you need to get to point A to point B, hey,
Doesn't
do
matter
what you
what
gotta
look like,
do.
get in there.
Do what you fucking gotta do to get there. It's gonna suck in the meantime, but once you get there, it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get back.
But
you
currently,
get back to point A in the same
but currently it fucking sucks. I'd rather go fast.
Well, I had a sedan for 10 years, so
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
now I got a little sports car.
I've had trucks.
You calling the Veloster a sports car, dog?
It's sportier than your shit.
Yeah, it's definitely sportier than my shit. Definitely sportier than my shit. Mine's like a grocery getter. I could pack dogs in there. If I had a kid, I could put a kid in there if I wanted to.
Yours is more utility oriented.
Mine is definitely utility oriented. Hey, I'm glad I had it because picking up my mom, I keep saying that, but it's been a huge impact in my life. Picking her up, there's no way I could have done it in a Camaro. There's no way.
It's literally Wallow and Maria. So they can just fucking power
Yeah.
out their little sporty car,
Yeah.
go zoom on the beach or some shit like that, and it's cool. It's good.
It is what it is.
Damn.
But until then,
Why you putting my business out there, man?
I didn't know.
Making me sound single and shit. I
You're
am
not.
single.
You're not. You got Maria.
he's single. He's ready to mingle.
I am not.
He's not ready to mingle. He's not ready to mingle at all.
Hang that shit.
He's like,
up.
listen, bro. I just want to eat keto, do jujitsu, have some fun, play with my puppy. Done.
Yep.
Do the damn podcast.
Watch Hunting Hitler.
Hunting Hitler. Knock out some social
Wow.
media shit.
I know.
Knock out some social media shit.
I am done with Hunting Hitler. I watched
know, I'm
You watched it all, huh?
all 3 seasons. Bro.
I'm upset
bro.
they didn't find him. This is like a fucking ghost
Well,
hunter story.
Yeah, they didn't.
Is he
find
dead
him.
now? Where's he at?
Bro,
He
he'd
should
be
dead
like
now.
100 years old by now.
He's 100? Fucking that Nazi science, man. I tell you what.
Is he Blue Zone?
Is it what?
Blue Zone.
I don't
I don't know where. I don't know if there's blue zones or zones in the world where people live extra long time
Oh, I don't
There's like a lot in China, Japan, stuff like
But
that.
all the evidence.
I wasn't
that-
sure if there was any in South America.
all the evidence that they gather points to him escaping, to a couple of eyewitnesses, one in Venezuela, one
Dude,
in
can you imagine?
and several in Argentina.
Can you imagine the shit show? Like if they actually came out with really good, hard, just undeniable proof that he actually made it out and he was living in South America. Could you imagine this shit show? The egg on the face of all the allies from that time.
Well, the documents are documents from the FBI, MI6, all kinds of intelligence agencies. Basically with all these tips saying he's alive. He's here, and
He's dead now.
Well, he probably would be like 100 years old by now. So yeah, he's probably dead.
Okay, Wallo, but I got the most important question for you. We know Hitler's dead. We know he's dead.
Right.
But who are your top? So that's probably one of the most hated human beings on Earth, right?
Yeah.
Who are your top? Let's do your top 5 favorite human beings. If you can only get to 3, that's okay.
Favorite?
Favorite human beings.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Give me
stretch for
anybody.
Wallow. Yeah,
Man, that's tough, bro.
that is.
Because I have some really good friends.
Well, there you go. Which ones?
Well, so So go ahead and let's go ahead and go down your friend list tiers on the
No,
podcast.
I'm not saying which one's over the other, but who are your top 5 favorite people?
not one above the other, but go ahead and give me your top 5.
Bro, I would have to categorize like all my friends back home in just as one.
Yeah, of course.
Because those
All
are
your, all your PR friends, of course. Yeah, you're Puerto Rican. There you go. Got it. Got it.
what the fuck? Why are you taping this too?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's
No,
hilarious.
we already have it on audio, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's really easy. You can go all your Puerto Rican friends is one group, all
Right.
your friends in the States is one group. So then that way you don't have to start
Yeah,
breaking down.
that's it.
Boom.
So who's all your favorite friends?
He
No,
puts
drop
it-
them, man. Your five top favorite friends.
Why don't you drop yours?
Oh, that's easy. Definitely Wallow.
Oh, of course.
Definitely Wallow. Seriously.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Chris.
Of course.
Love Chris. Miggy. Love my Miggy.
That's
Miggy and,
three.
Miggy and Carla are a team, so
That's
I count
3.
them as 2.
Yep.
They can count them as 1.
So that's 3.
Andrew.
That's 4.
My Andrew, for sure.
Uh-huh. That's 4.
Nick Wagner.
Oh my God, you left Sherry and Bird out.
Sherry and Bert.
Jason
Sherry-
Parrish.
Sherry and-
Oh my
Listen,
God.
Sherry and
Oh
Bert-
shit.
Stop. Can we stop? Can we stop? Sherry and Bert are 1.
But they're
But
not.
they didn't
they're-
make top
they-
5.
yeah.
Well, listen, man. You know what? It's hard for me because I am actually really blessed. Let me tell you why.
Uh-huh.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Because I have more good friends than majority of people.
Oh, his Snapchat story ended.
Yeah.
Damn. Now
I
it's not
have
as
more good
genuine.
friends than most people will ever have.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm really lucky.
Yeah.
But Sherry,
Most
Bird,
people will be really blessed to have 1 or 2.
you still didn't make the MySpace top 5.
Yeah, they did. Shit, I think
To be honest, man,
Tom ranks higher.
I would because of how great friends I have. I would have to have like a top 10. I would need at least a top 10.
Tom was always like Tom always started at number 1. 'cause he inserted himself.
Notice. He only gave me 5, but for him it's
Oh, it's
10.
10.
Well, Wallow's a little bit more abrasive than I am.
Am I?
You definitely are, my friend.
Only like
Well, only if you get through that tough exterior right there with the middle finger and all that stuff. That's when you know he's all soft in the middle. It's true.
Is it soft
Yeah.
like that ice cream?
Oh, bro.
Dude, you've been killing it with that ice cream.
Bro, I'm on my 3rd batch and it keeps getting better and
Are you
better.
dialing it in?
Yeah, kind of.
Nice.
I mean,
How'd
this-
the avocado turn out in it?
I haven't put the avocado in it
Okay.
yet, but on the next batch I will.
All right.
So I was told that the avocado ice cream is
Cream
called-
it up.
Yeah, it'll cream it up, and it's called the Tom Brady. Well, mine is chocolate, and I'm still gonna.
Oh God, here it comes.
I'm still gonna. Add the avocado, but I'm gonna call it the Jameis Winston. All the flavor, but none of the groping allegations.
Nice. Nice. I saw that this week. Like, what the fuck? Seriously?
That was yesterday. I posted that shit
Oh
yesterday.
my God. These guys, people.
I don't know what happened, but he's somebody. Another player said, "Oh, he didn't grope her." You probably both did.
Yeah. He didn't grope her. We tag teamed her.
Right?
Ew.
There was no groping involved.
Yeah, so that's been hot on the news. Also hot on the news is the people coming to the border and getting separated from their kids.
Yep.
What are you guys' thoughts on that?
This is the thing, man. I had actually a pretty fucking heated argument about this.
Okay.
Oh, then also, guys, I'm gonna have to talk to you about how I fired my barber after that. But anyways,
Okay.
I really don't know enough to talk about it. I think a lot of people are reading just the headlines and like, well, that's it, that's fucked up, and that's what it is. But I would have to know what the actual real policy is. I don't know what the real policy is.
Here's the policy.
And I'm not gonna fake that I do. Do you know the policy?
The policy was signed by Bill Clinton.
Okay. So
And-
Bill Clinton signed this policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't enforced until now.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot have a child in the same detention center as an adult.
Why is that?
For their safety.
It would be
For
like
safety?
it would
I'm just
be,
wondering.
It would be like, some guy getting pulled over with their kids. That guy's going to jail, and your kids are going to,
Yeah.
kids and family
Your-
departments.
Services?
Yeah,
So that's what's actually happening.
that's what's happening. However, they're keeping these parents, basically in this detention center for months
Now, do you know
Eh,
why though?
because they got to process
No,
everybody.
because what it is if the only time it starts getting into a lengthy process is once they try to declare asylum, then it becomes a lengthy process.
Right, but they're letting the problem is that the kids are getting released sooner, or are able to be released sooner.
They are
To
at
who?
20 days.
To who?
That's the point. To who?
Yeah, so if they don't have a family member, then they're stuck there.
It's like, look, if you have a
Well,
hold on, let me
Oh, I was
let
gonna
me
say
just
the
say-
picture of the video I've seen. These kids are like with the like MREs, eating MREs, and fucking having like these foam blankets, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of rough to watch too. But my thing is, look, if you're gonna give them asylum, keep them together. All right.
Well-
if you're gonna send them back, keep them together. There's no point in separate them.
Okay, but
You
here's
have to-
my quirk on that though.
Go ahead.
If you're coming to the U.S. to declare asylum, it's fine. Have you seen the map of all the places in Mexico, all the embassies that we have in Mexico that you can go to and apply for asylum?
I have not.
Okay. There are 4 that are on the border before you even get to the border. And then
Okay.
there is another, I want to say 6 that are spread out throughout Mexico that you could actually go to and apply for asylum
And
in
what
these
ha-
places.
And what happens?
Oh, I don't know what. I haven't read up
I was
on
waiting for
what-
you to say they keep the kids and the parents together.
Well, that's the thing, though. If you apply for asylum there, then you're together. The problem is if you're caught here, okay, you've
Yeah.
already crossed the border illegally.
Right.
So now it's
And now they're applying for
Now
asylum.
it's
That's where my argument was. But
Right.
but then again, I'm not educated enough to know exactly what the policy is and why they're doing it the way they're doing it. And people are so up in arms, but they aren't educated themselves. They're like, oh, it's fucked up. You're separating parents from kids. I'm like, listen, man, you're getting really loud, but we both don't know the ins and outs. Like, until you're really studied up on it, I don't even want to have this conversation because I don't want to sound like the asshole. And I don't want you to like realize that maybe you might be the asshole too. We don't know until like if you really studied up on it. Cool, make your opinion known for sure. You cite your facts. You know all the documents, everything that you need to do. But until then, man, I don't have an opinion. So
The problem was that it'd been so long and nobody was enforcing it. So now when now it's being enforced,
the zero.
now they're like, oh
tolerance.
fucking Trump is this dickhead. I'm like,
Right.
okay, well you said it's signed by Bill Clinton,
Right.
So I'm like,
That's what I
bro,
read.
This is okay. So yeah, well I meant you, but you said
it could have been
read
fake
this.
news. But
Who'd you read that by?
I can't remember.
Or was it on Facebook? Because that
No.
shit's official. As
No,
fuck.
he's not on Facebook.
bro,
It's like Facebook relationships. That shit's official, son.
No,
you know you
I
made
think
it.
it was somewhere in Google News because
Word.
I haven't been on Facebook for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I got off of Facebook. There's so much negativity.
I literally use that shit just for business.
I saw the article too in there about the kids getting separated, and some of the comments that these people were making were just horrible.
Horrific, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I understand that the U.S. are trying to enforce the law, which cool, I get it. But you're going to send them back, send them together. You're going to keep them here, and offer them asylum, keep them at a detention
Yeah.
center where you can have them.
I think that's
together.
a super simplified version.
Right.
answer that question. But the problem is, it's
It's
complicated.
right. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, so simple.
But I'm
yeah.
sure that it can be done. I know it's going to be done because Trump just signed.
There's no easy way. I don't
Well,
think.
Trump
though.
just signed an order that families will be kept together.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so does that make everybody
But-
happy? How's this work? I don't
No,
know. What's
no, it
happening.
doesn't make everybody happy.
No?
No.
The problem.
What happened now?
Well, hold on. Let me finish my story. The problem that I was having with Facebook was that I'm seeing, people that I know having these conversations with other people, and
They're not informed, right?
No, that
it's-
it gets super nasty.
it gets super nasty, regardless of what side you're on. And like people were commenting, there was a picture of a kid, with their fingers through the cage or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you
that
talking
looks
about the
extra-
one with
extra bad.
the little blue jumpsuit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was sad because the kid was crying.
You
Obviously,
know that was staged, right?
whatever.
Yeah.
But regardless of whether it was staged or not,
Because I saw the
They
same
com-
one.
Those
comments.
images are
Yeah.
so powerful.
the
for sure.
comments that were being made,
Oh, horrible.
horrible. Like,
On both sides.
if I was president, that little motherfucker wouldn't be breathing.
Yeah.
It's like I would electrify that fence so he would get shocked, or
Oh, that's horrific.
and be like, I will take it back to those little fingers. I bet you he won't grab that cage anymore. I'm like,
That's
stage or
horrific.
not,
And
That
this
is
co-
fucked up.
And this is coming from Wallow, who
That
doesn't
is
even like
fucked-
kids.
yeah.
He doesn't even like kids.
I
He's
know.
like kids to him are it. Like they're like, oh, she's so nice. Like, yeah, that it's nice, but it needs to stop fucking with my cat. You know what I mean? It's one of those, like, stop fucking with my dog. You're gonna get. It's gonna get bit, yo. You need to go get your fucking animal.
Yeah.
I mean, kid. That's Wallow. So for him to say this, shit's pretty serious.
well, I don't want anybody, kid or human, to be injured
Yeah.
by
for
by
sure.
somebody else's fucking way of thinking.
Well, this
Yeah.
this is the
Because
deal,
they
too.
think
People-
they think they should be electrocuted or
Well, they try to
or killed.
impose like the way that they feel, but I'm like, it's easy to say that thing. It's easy to say that online. It's easy to say that in social media
Yeah.
because you're not face to face with that human, that other person. Like, I've had it to where people would like say something nasty to me online. I'm like, bro, if you were in front of my face,
You wouldn't say that shit.
would you ever say that to me? Would you say that to me? Like looking at me, like looking into my eyes, seeing how I feel, seeing how I look, so on and so forth. And not because violently I might react, but
Yeah.
because like you'll see that I'm actual real human.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect, so on and so forth. Now, more than likely, I'll beat the fuck out of you. But what I'm saying is, the chances of you doing that, seeing that I'm actual human being, it's just like it's easy to talk shit about somebody when they're not there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Put them right in front of your face. Now talk the same shit. Talk the same shit that you just said.
It's keyboard warriors.
Oh, it's much harder then. It's much harder.
That has been one of the main reasons
Back
why,
up your shit.
why I have backed off of Facebook.
Yeah,
Because
it's horrible.
I see shit like that, and I'm like, yo, I thought I knew you.
Yeah, and then
Like-
you blurt out this fucking garbage online.
It's like, you're really happy about this?
Eh,
We should be trying to find a middle ground, not
Exactly,
you
a
know-
solution of some sort
Yeah.
versus like just bitching. People that just bitch that don't have a solution, like, listen, you're part of the problem, man. I can't even listen to you anymore. And you're absolutely right. You and there's a couple other our friends who literally jumped off of Facebook. They're like, there's no reason. It brings no joy, no improvement, no
It does
nothing
not.
to your life.
No.
I had to recently drop somebody from Instagram. I'm like, whoa, what kind of negativity are you putting out there? What is your goal? What, to hurt my feelings? This is
Yeah.
not going to happen. And block and remove.
Yeah.
There's no reason. I don't need that. You don't need that. If I jumped on your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever social media site that you are and start talking a bunch of shit, are you going to go into a battle with me back and forth? No, we have opposing opinions, and that is fine.
Yeah.
But you don't need that. And then why would somebody do that? I've seen that so many times. JRE, man, I watch Joe Rogan almost every fucking day. I love that
Right.
dude. Man, he
Of
puts out a
course.
lot of content. And he deals with that shit way better than I can. He's just like, I just don't read that shit anymore. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm like, well, for me, I'm still like, man, it's kind of hard. I don't like anybody not liking me. I really don't.
Well, we
But sometimes you can't help it, bro. You cannot please everybody. And so in that case, tell them to fuck off and just shut them down.
it's like life is hard enough without having to deal with extra bullshit,
Exactly.
you know?
And even now, these are first world problems, bro.
Yeah.
These are first
Yeah,
world
this is
problems.
nothing.
We're not talking about starvation or
No.
topsoil being eroded. We're not talking about lack of water and fucking immunizations and people dying of diseases. We're just talking about social interaction with
Yeah.
other humans
over the internet.
over the internet, which
Yeah.
truly means absolutely shit.
nothing. Yeah.
All they want to do is hurt you, like emotionally.
But it's like you can only take so much before you say, you know what, I'm done with this shit. I used to love going on Facebook. I used to love, seeing my friends post their pictures, and now all I see is political shit on both sides.
Well,
Democrats,
absolutely.
Republicans, and all they're doing is just slinging mud over each other. It's like,
It's terrible.
bro,
It's
how
terrible.
about y'all have an actual conversation and try to find some middle ground?
Well, let me tell you, I like social media because it helps me connect with my family, and I was deployed a lot. So when I was deployed, it was easier to see what's going on with them in life than give them a call or text message because a lot of times, life gets busy, the time changes are different, so you can just kind of leave them a little message. Hey, I'm thinking about you, I love you, so on and so forth. It's great that they graduated or they had this achievement or you're doing these great things, so on and so forth.
Right.
But like you said, Facebook, social media, all that stuff has changed. I like Instagram because I just post a picture and I
Yeah.
put a little description behind it. You can see a little, hey, there's my George, he's having breakfast with me. Hey, that's my mommy, and doing this thing. Hey, this is my boy Wallow, he's
Yeah.
doing great. My student here, so on and so forth. These are all little small, tiny glimpses in my life. My buddy Brandon Lopez did really good in this fight. I dropped a little thing on that. I mean,
Right.
I'm proud of these guys. These
and
people.
you got
and
some
these
hate
things.
over that.
I did get a little bit of hate over that, but you know what? It doesn't really
I
matter.
blocked the person.
Yeah, I blocked
was
that.
I was like,
I blocked it out there, but I was like, hey man,
that's unnecessary.
what's the goal? They're going to be
Yeah.
negative. You don't need to be negative. Just
Yeah.
because you're the opposing side doesn't mean I hate you guys. It doesn't mean
No.
I'm wishing ill will to you. I'm just congratulating the person that I worked with, that I know who put in the hard work, that deserves the accolades to go with winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you lost, it's not a big deal, bro. Nobody remembers. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares if you lost. You can go on to the next day and keep doing it again and doing it again and doing it again. And when you win, you post that, and they're going to be like, great, congratulations. And guess
Right.
what?
It doesn't gonna matter either.
They fucking forget the next day
Yeah.
anyways. It's just part of your life experience. You're just growing as a person. You're learning. If you have your ups and your downs, and your ups aren't going to be ups unless you have great downs.
I agree.
Anyways, that was my rant.
That's my rant too, because I just got so sick of it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna step out of this for a while, and I uninstalled the app.
No, the whole Facebook app itself?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't discontinue the account,
Yeah.
because I still want to be able to post from Instagram, our podcast stuff,
Radio dub stuff and all that.
Yeah, and so I still have it, but the app is no longer on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Well, that kind of helps stop you from checking your phone every 2 seconds and shit like that. But that is what it is too. It's like that's another addiction that we have. I know I have it. For sure, I have it. I don't even. I don't
Even
even.
doing the podcast, you have it.
Yeah.
Look at you now. You're searching something on Instagram or Snapchat.
Imagine-
After we were having a great conversation, now it's just gone to shit. Why? Because you're on Snapchat.
Wallow.
How about you get close to the mic?
Wallow.
Yo, what's up?
Love you, buddy.
I love you too, bro.
You're one of my
See,
favorite peoples.
You're
See,
one
I
of my
just-
favorite people.
I just
favorite
told
humans.
Wallow, I was like, I haven't uninstalled the app. I haven't got rid of it.
You haven't got rid of Facebook.
No, I have, over the last few months, I have just started really unfollowing. I still got the friends, I still keep them, but I just unfollow their feeds, so I don't have to see it all.
I agree. I moved
That's
all my
helped.
Facebook literally to just business.
Listen,
I don't put
I-
any personal shit up there. There's no reason to.
I
No
block
reason
some people. I unfollow some people. I still see it. It's like, fuck, I'm going to have to put in some real work into Facebook
You just whittle away at it.
to make it, fun again. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see all this political shit.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem is
I don't want to
is-
see people going back and forth on all this negative bullshit.
Well, then Facebook will never be fun for you again.
I guess not.
It won't be. It won't be.
It really won't.
Let's go back to MySpace.
MySpace is only music now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's still around.
No shit. Well, I knew it was still around, but so it only does music.
Well, shit, there's still AOL accounts around.
There is. Oh, I had a guy give me an AOL account that signed up for the gym.
Oh, that's
You mean
fake.
his email? His email
Yeah,
was
his
an
email.
AOL.
It's fake.
I was like, AOL?
That's fake.
Word.
Yeah, right? You a Russian
No,
spy?
he was older.
He was older.
Like what? Like 97?
Well, internet's been around only like 60 or 70, 60 years or so.
60?
If that. I don't even
No,
think
six.
that. I don't even think.
Bro,
1990
1994.
Yeah.
1994, yeah.
Yeah, so no 60
It's not,
years.
it's not even 60 years, so
No.
that's the beginning. Bro, how
I
crazy!
thought it was all for 60 years.
How crazy is that? The internet has only been around since 1994.
Yeah.
It's 2018. That's nothing, bro.
No?
That's nothing.
That's
The
24 years?
information explosion has gone crazy. You know what? I am so fucking jealous. I am
what?
so jealous of these kids now that went through school and they had Google. These guys literally do not have to read through books. They can just Google the question and they get the answer.
Yeah.
And then they
well,
have references and they have sources of references and they have academic. I'm just this
Stay
is
on the mic.
bananas to me. This is bananas to me. I'm going crazy because I was such a shitty student, and if I had the powerful tool of Google or Yahoo or what the fuck you want to use, Google's the best. I could have been a much better student. I was a 2.0 student at best. Not until I reached around 11th and 12th grade. Because then I found a medication that actually kind of calmed me down a little bit, and I started making 4-Os.
What was it, weed?
I'm not saying.
No.
I'm not saying.
Ritalin?
Alleged- I'm not saying anything. It was something that calmed me down. Ritalin wasn't it. It calmed me down. But
Cocaine?
before then, the coca way,
I got some cocoa leaves.
the coca leaves. I don't.
He just chew on them all day long.
Right.
Wanna say focus, man, focus you.
Anyway, I'm
no, what
sorry.
I'm saying
Go ahead.
is, like I had an issue. I couldn't focus, and I still can't focus. I have a hard time doing it.
What? No.
No fucking
Shut
way.
your fucking faces, both you guys. Both you guys. Both- Hey, I
would've
focus
never
in
guessed.
class. I focus in class, and that's
You
all
have
that
no
matters.
choice.
That's all that matters.
You're teaching.
Well, this is the reason I can focus in class is because I know that you
What?
guys
Squirrel?
depend on
Where?
me.
What?
I know you-
All right,
But
guys,
even
it's
in
gonna
class,
be,
I can tell you
1,
cool
1,
stories
2.
to make you understand moves. So, like for me, I'm in the moment at that point. You know what I mean? It's different. But when it comes to like shit that I'm not interested in, oh man, it is a struggle.
Like a podcast.
Like most people. What?
And then he gets on the phone. Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Bro, hey.
Gonna snap my story.
I think I probably talk more than I think. Okay, I'm the talent for a motherfucking reason. So I don't like you guys guessing my methods and trying to downplay my methods.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
now the talent shit's going to his head.
All right, Wallo, what are you? What are you?
I'm just Wallow.
The tech guy. What are you?
He's the tech guy.
You're the tech guy too. What am I?
I'm just
What
here.
do I bring to the table? My voice. I talk to you guys.
You're
Fucking
the-
open up shit.
And the pretty one.
Oh, he said I'm pretty.
You're pretty ugly.
Pretty ugly. Oh, he set me up, you cocksucker, D's. Suck on
Anyhow.
D's. Nuts.
Anyhow.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm worked up. All right, man. I need some more crunk juice. We want coffee, something. We need some sort of upper.
No, we don't. No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Do you guys hear car insurance rates in Saudi Arabia are going super high?
Is that because they let women drive?
Because women are gonna start driving.
Saudi
Yeah, they lifted the ban.
How crazy is that they don't let a sect of humans
Take note, women
fucking
here
drive?
in the U.S. You've been able to drive for many decades.
No, really though. Think about that.
Don't take it for granted.
How do you have a whole population of humans that are not able to drive, that do not have the same rights? How crazy is that?
Well,
It's fucking 2018, yo.
Religion, bro.
How the fuck does that hold up?
With an iron fist.
yeah. I mean, where the fuck are they gonna go?
That is so crazy. So
Wait,
now
they're gonna be turned around
now
at the
they're
border.
like, hold on, my friend.
Shot.
Hold on, my friend. The Bible clearly says, you bitch, you cannot drive.
No, the Quran.
Oh, is that?
Oh, it is the Quran. Look at the dude from Callahan correcting me. Goddamn, if not, he's right.
So what verse of the Quran says that women can't
That's what I'm
drive?
saying.
No, it's not a verse that says they can't drive. It's their worth.
It's,
Yeah, they're like dogs, right?
Hey,
Is
it's
that what
like-
it
They're
is?
above dogs, but their
They're-
worth is like
Oh, they're
one,
above dogs.
They're like 1/3.
Well, sir, I disagree. I think dogs are above humans.
Fallopian tubes
Just kidding.
215
Just kidding. Fallopian
says
How horrible is that? You're a female, so you can't drive. You're a female, so you can't.
Listen, I know a couple of
There's
females
distinct
that
differences
shouldn't
between
drive,
males
period.
and females, for sure. For sure, there is, and you should respect those differences. But to like say that you don't have the same rights, that you're not able to drive, that you're not able to vote, that you're not able to make decisions or work,
Well, you do understand there's also
it's crazy to me.
there's I don't know if for sure if it's in Saudi Arabia, but there's other Middle Eastern countries where they can't be outside unattended without a male chaperone.
Word. Is it
Either-
because they're gonna go fuck everything?
No, it's just it's the way it is.
They're just like, listen, it's for your protection.
You either
bitch.
have to- it
These
either
guys
has to
are
be,
crazy out
a
here. They're all
brother-
looking for booty.
A
And,
brother, uncle, or your husband kind of thing.
if
that
you
has
look
to
at
be-
their eyes the wrong way, she'll probably try to have sex.
Well,
with you.
I hate to say it, but you know that the whole thing with the moral issues, you know, that they have in other countries because whatever women, you know, they can't drive or do certain things. We also have it here with some people.
Oh, that's true. You're absolutely right.
If you look at there was a recent article in Arizona where a pharmacist denied this woman her miscarriage medication because of his moral beliefs.
Really?
So, problem was that she had a miscarriage, and the doctor told her you have two options. You can take this medication, and that will force the unborn
Fetus out.
fetus
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
or we can go in and cut you and do a procedure and get it out.
Oh, fuck,
She
man.
opted for the medication.
Of course. Yeah.
So when she went to get her medication, this pharmacist denied her medication. Said, "I'm not giving you your medication," and it was strictly because of his moral beliefs.
That pisses me off, man. And this is another thing too. Is like, you know, when it comes to women's rights, right? You know, I'm a pretty conservative person or whatever, but I'm kind of like really in the middle. I'm not really that conservative. Like when it comes to like people's rights, I believe you should get your motherfucking rights. Guns, yes. Women's rights to do what they want with their own body, yes, for sure. So like when people like do that bullshit,
Yeah.
or they say, "Hey, abortion should be illegal. You can't have that." I'm like, "Well, what happens to the girl or the woman, excuse me, that has having a kid and the person that she's having a kid with is like a horrific human being, or there's a rape case, or there's something similar to that, like,
Right.
or the kid's gonna be damaged. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, you know, there's, you know, they need to have these opportunities,
Options,
these
yeah.
options to take care of it. And you know, I've had really close personal friends that, you know, have fit those categories, and it's unimaginable for me to say, yeah, hey, no, sorry, you had sex, you're stuck with it, this is what you got to do. You know what I mean? Not knowing or realizing there's individual cases where they need to have these options.
Yeah.
You know, now it shouldn't be in replace of birth control, obviously, right? It shouldn't be like, hey, you know, I didn't feel like wearing a condom, or I didn't feel like having birth control, I didn't feel like using Plan B, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? And now I end up pregnant, and this is what it is for the 5th time. You know, but if it's like something that happens to them that's crazy, they should have these options. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So like I don't understand how people think like they can tell other people, other humans, what they need to do with guns, kids, so on and so
With
forth.
anything.
With anything.
Yeah.
Fucking drugs even. Like how are you gonna tell me that I can't have this drink? Okay, well you said the drink is legal, cool. So in the same chord, how are you gonna tell me that I can't smoke this weed? Oh, well, the difference is the weed stays with you longer in your body for 30 days, whatever it may be, and you can get drug tested, and we can find out that way. Well, that's silly because it wears off in a couple hours.
Well, you know, I also don't like
Just
that.
like drinking, except that might hurt you to the next day.
I also don't like the people that are hypocrites because for one thing it's okay, like let's say weed, but for the other thing it's like, oh, my moral issues, you know, are telling me that this is not right. It's like,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
we're all individuals.
Exactly.
You mean like I'm a vegan with leather shoes?
Yeah, exactly, something like that.
Yeah.
Now you wanna play. 'Cause I love doing this sometimes because it makes people's heads explode.
Oh, here we
You
go.
love
Yeah.
playing devil's advocate anyways, bro.
All right, so
Go.
Yeah.
You were talking about the abortion, women's rights, and stuff like
Right.
that. Okay, cool. What about the father's rights if he doesn't want the woman to have the abortion?
Listen, man.
It's her body.
It is
Listen.
her body.
So when it comes
but
to a
it's-
situation like
but
that,
it's his child.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
his load.
I'm gonna be
okay?
very honest with you. I've wasted many of ammunition by myself. Okay, and I didn't cry over not got one goddamn one of them. My point is, that woman has to go through
9 months of carrying
10
that
months,
shit.
really,
Oh, okay.
really 10 months. It's the end of the 9 months,
Yeah.
the 9 months, 10 months, whatever. Of something that's going to change her life for 18 plus years, for sure. You know what I mean?
If
Her
not-
body's going to be changed,
Bro,
everything's
you're
going
a
to be
parent
changed,
for life.
so on and so forth. Now, if you're in a relationship, it is nice to know that you can talk to your partner and you guys can come to an agreement and so on and so forth. But if she feels a certain way, i.e., you are very controlling, this was definitely a mistake, you're going to hurt, you're going to use this to hurt me in the future, and I'm not apt or prepared for this, she needs to have an option. It's either that, or
Okay, but
they're
that-
going to go and get coat hanger abortions.
Yeah, but
And
that's an extreme case though. Say you're just
no. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Say if you just say you have a relationship. Y'all been together 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. You wind up, the girl gets pregnant, and she goes, "I don't want to have the kid." And you, as you're excited. You could be a father. You want to be a father. You go, "No, I don't want you to have the abortion."
Well, that's something you guys need to talk out, figure out what the game plan
But
is.
see, the thing is, there is no talking out.
Well,
The
no.
decision,
This
the
is the
decision
thing.
ultimately lies with the woman. The man has
Absolutely.
Well, it's
And you-
because it's her body.
It's her body, absolutely. And this is the thing, right?
It is.
So if you're a true team, if you and your girl, wife, girlfriend, whatever, are a true team,
Yeah, but that's a perfect scenario.
I know, but this is how it should be.
Well, I mean, life-
unfortunately, it's not
Yeah,
how it is.
Life should be 1,000 different.
It
different
should
ways.
it should be. But if you're a true team and you're having sex with this female or she's having sex with you, whatever, and you guys are down for each other, you will make certain sacrifices for each other. If that was the case, and he says, "Hey, I know you're not really ready for this, but I really want this, and I want to be a family. I want to do these things."
Not
and
even
I'll-
that. Not even that.
No, what I'm saying is, it's like I want that kid.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Okay, well, I have enough trust in you. We're a team. We'll make this work." But if she says no, man, hey, I'm sorry, bro. She's the one who has to deal with all of that. So if she says no, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's not your time. Not then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I could say, hey,
Obviously, you got a different opinion on it. So
No.
what?
No.
Okay.
I could be like,
It's one of those things where it's something to think about. A lot of people try to make the abortion issue pretty cut and dry, but I think there's nothing. I mean, we're all pretty. I mean, we're not old, but I mean, we're pretty mature, and we've come to realize that life.
Speak for yourself, son.
I know, I understand, but you have to realize that life is not cut and dry. It's not
No,
black and
it's
white.
not. Absolutely not.
Everything is gray. So I always kind of like to look at, ask questions that sometimes doesn't go exactly with the grain. Doesn't mean I agree with it,
for sure.
but I think it's good for people to have the conversation. Think about it. Just, hey, well, what about that situation?
For sure.
What would you do? It's just that kind of thing. Do I agree with what Art's saying? 100%. It's the woman's body.
I guess
But it's the fact of rights. So.
The question that you're asking there is like there should be some, or what I'm getting to is that there should be some sort of dialogue.
Well,
You know
there
what I mean?
should to have a successful relationship, you have to have dialogue.
Or
anyway.
even let's say it's a one night stand. It's a one night stand, and the guy's like, "Hey man, I really want that baby." Like, hey, guess what? We're just not there yet. It's not gonna happen today.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, you should have done more, or we should have done more together. I should never say you. It should always be a team effort. We should have done more together to prepare for this situation.
Oh no, it's totally Amanda's fault that we have 2 kids. I was merely just practicing. I did not know that.
You're like, bro, I was not trying to have the kids.
Nah, I thought we were just.
But in the devil's advocate thing of it, look at it. You're like, hey man, I don't want the kids. She's like, well, guess what? I'm not getting an abortion. We're having kids.
Yep.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And now you're a father.
Yep.
And so like, yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations, motherfucker. Where's your cigars? Go enjoy.
With 2 wonderful, lovely children who I love dearly.
Wonderful, lovely children. I love Joey.
Listen.
I only strangle a couple times a day. Bitch.
I love having the option of changing the fucking channel when the World Cup comes on.
not
Yes, I was-
changing subjects,
I
but we're
was-
changing subjects.
I was watching some TV and for some reason it landed on the World Cup and I was starting to do something and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Change.
I can't do this.
Sorry.
I can't do
I
this.
can't do it.
You don't like the World Cup?
I don't like soccer, period.
It's all right. I enjoy watching it.
Really?
Yeah. I also enjoy watching cricket. I mean, I enjoy watching a lot of different shit.
he's
I
so-
enjoy watching cornhole tournaments.
He's so cultured. You know what? Fuck that shit too. 4 hours of cornhole championships on ESPN.
Dude, those guys are
Get
pros.
the fuck out of here. And if you think you're a fucking athlete playing cornhole, you're fucking sadly mistaken.
Dude, you can get a rotator cuff tear.
I don't. You know
You
what?
could throw out your MCL.
Get
your
the
ACL.
fuck out of here with that
I'm
bullshit.
telling you. It's just
That
like-
is not a sport.
It's just like horseshoes, bro.
it's a game.
Is bowling a sport?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a game.
Is golf a sport?
Yes, that is a sport.
Why?
Why is that a sport?
Because it takes
Coordination?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
So cornhole doesn't take coordination?
No.
Oh, really?
You're just throwing
Oh,
that.
you just
You're
throw it
throwing
out.
it.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
hey, let me tell you. Let me jump in on this.
These motherfuckers have to.
Cornhole is a game.
Yeah.
Golf is a game.
Golf is a sport.
No, it's a game.
It's a sport.
Have you?
No.
Hold on. Have you played? Have you played golf?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I sucked at it. But
Okay.
what I'm saying, it's a game. And let me tell you why. You're not physically going head to head with the motherfucker. You're not. You're taking turns. Shit's a game. Checkers,
Touche.
game. Check. Chess, game.
Okay.
Cornhole, game. Golf, fucking game.
Okay. Long,
I agree with that.
Long distance running. Is that a
I'll
game
change
or a
my
sport?
mind. Ooh.
Because you're going against time.
Nah, listen.
Yeah, but
this
you
is-
have a
this
goal,
is-
though.
Yeah, you have a
you
goal
have,
of
you have a
time.
goal in golf.
Yeah, but it's not as physical as running.
Definitely.
No, but
it has to
it's
go with
physical.
physicality too. Real physicality. You know how many fat golfers you see walking the golf course? Get the fuck out of here. It's like curling. Get that the fuck out of here too. That's a game as well.
Bullshit. Because
Curling is a fucking
all right.
game.
Guess what? Hold on. If you want to go with that, guess how many fat fucking police officers you see?
Hey, that's not a game, bro. That's life.
Exactly.
That's life. And guess what? Those are the ones that are killing motherfuckers because they can't chase after them.
I love
They're
that
the ones that are
analogy.
killing motherfuckers because they're scared for their life because they just got beat up by a young little black man.
But I've played golf. I played
Hey.
golf pretty good for 2 years.
That was a great analogy, bringing the cops in.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I
Yeah,
figured it out.
I'm talking about racing for
games
straws.
and sport, and you
for
say
straws.
the cop.
Oh, is that a game or
outta
is that a
here.
sport? No, bro, that's life.
That's life.
That's craziness. But they're fat. I'm like, yes.
All right.
Yes, they're playing
Okay,
a real
I got one
dangerous
for you.
game.
All right.
NASCAR.
Ooh.
Sport.
Is it?
That's different. That's different. That's in its own realm.
Sport.
How is it a sport?
That's an engineering sport of some. That's definitely a sport of endurance, bro. Do you know?
So I've met some NASCAR drivers.
That's an
I know
endurance sport for
people
sure.
that are in the business of NASCAR and stuff like
Well,
that.
you would. You're a redneck. Yes.
Well, not
Yeah,
only that. And to be a driver,
yeah.
you have to have certain attributes. You have to have strength. It
Hand-eye coordination.
is a sport. You
You have to be able to wear the Viagra
Well, you know,
logo with
In
pride.
golf, you need hand-eye coordination too.
You do.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
need
kidding,
strength.
man. I'm just saying, dude. I
need-
don't
The
know.
only reason you don't
Racing is its own entity alone. Period. I'm sorry, that's racing,
No,
bro. That's
no.
racing. That's entertainment. That falls under the
The
entertainment.
only reason why you don't see a fat NASCAR driver is because those
They don't
cabins-
fit the car, bro.
they don't fit
Yeah.
through the hole.
They don't fit through the car. You gotta. Hey,
The minute that they do a door
yeah.
that opens like a regular car,
Got a fat guy in there.
You will start seeing benches for the
God,
fat
dude, you're
drivers.
Goddamn right.
No, you want too much weight.
Yeah, too much weight.
much weight
Second,
throws off the
second they
camera.
can't fit through that window to get in there with the helmet, 5-point strap, and the dealio.
Well,
thing.
that's one of the things. You
forget
to,
about it.
to get your driver's license. You have to be able to get out of the car within a certain time. You have to.
I'm on fire. You're not on fire. Yeah, it's invisible fire.
Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me.
Because I had
Bobby.
I had to do that whenever we were doing just amateur racing.
Oh,
So
what were you racing?
TQ late models.
A what?
Bongs? Did you say
TQ
bongs?
TQ late models cars.
TQ late models.
What is that?
It's a car you build. And it's run on a sideways motorcycle motor.
Sideways motorcycle motor.
Mm-hmm.
It runs on a motorcycle motor, but it's
Yeah.
sideways.
1100 Blackbird motor.
It's a little blackbird. It's a motor, like a hummingbird.
They were
It's
hella
faster.
fun. But I mean, I've had my grandfather. He raced in NASCAR. He actually raced on Daytona on the beach. That's how, I mean, he's old as fuck. He's from my original mother's third marriage. That grandfather from that way.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, third marriage.
Yeah, it was tough to keep up back then.
Hey man, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. My mom was married like 4 times. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Sometimes you fall in love. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you fall out of love.
Sometimes you fall in love.
Sometimes
Sometimes,
you get
you,
beat up.
fall in lust.
Sometimes you get. Sometimes yeah. Sometimes you fall in lust. It's hard, man. It's hard. You gotta
You had a
figure
little
it
bit
out.
of that the other day at Freshfields, didn't you?
Oh, what happened in Freshfields?
Fuck, man.
I think I saw a post.
Bro, I
I think you wrote a message.
was like, God damn.
That fresh chickens do you good, baby.
I'm like, excuse me, J-Lo?
You got some spinach up in here? What do you eat? Girl, what's in your cart? Spinach and chicken?
Damn.
What's going on over here?
She had the tiniest waist.
Fucking
and
cocoa
the nicest
butter.
culo I've seen in a while. I was like,
Cooler or the
wow.
analogous?
Working on that.
analogous, yeah.
Analogous, yeah.
Working on that squat game.
She was, apparently. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And she was older. She was like, looked like to be in her 40s.
Oh, wait.
She had game.
Wait, that was J-Lo. Mano.
J-Lo's on a different level, bro.
Yeah, Jay
Come on,
Lewis.
man.
I don't know if you've seen her lately, but she's on a different level.
That's, you know what that is?
She makes some 20-year-olds,
You know what that is, bro?
But
Beverly
cells.
Hills.
Stem cells.
Beverly Hills.
Stem cells. I'm calling it right now. She's injecting stem cells right in her booty.
oh, okay.
No, I don't know.
I don't
It's good.
know how that's gonna help, but okay.
Stem cells like make you like look younger, more collagen. She probably hitting some HGH.
Are you listening to Rogan again?
No, I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I love Joe Rogan.
I mean, he just had the guy on, what was it, this week or last week? The guy that had the stem cells injected in his dick. And then he like tells everybody, look, I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to become known for the guy that had stem cells. Too late. Too late.
That's funny. Hey, hot topic in MMA.
What's that?
People not making weight.
Bro, that's just everywhere, bro.
Like it's happening so much.
Did
Because
people
they're
make
not
weight?
allowed to IV anymore. They're not allowed to do IV.
Do you think that they should allow IVs?
They should. Under clinical supervision.
Right, because the issue was that they could put some masking agents
Yeah.
into the IV.
Yeah.
So why don't you just have USADA administer the IVs?
Yeah. Totally.
Problem solved, right?
Problem solved, bro.
Either that or make up more weight
Like-
divisions and move everybody
Make
up.
more weight. Yeah, that'd be this other one. That'd be the other one.
So
Well,
what? I mean,
Dana's fix is he's just moving the weigh-in.
what do you mean?
You know how they can do early morning weigh-ins now?
Uh-huh.
He's getting rid of, well, supposedly he's getting rid of that and he's moving it back to the weigh-ins at 4.
You still got to weigh in.
You still got to weigh in, but he says that since they were early, that people had more time to recoup, so they were trying to cut more because they knew they had more time to recoup before the actual fight. And that's why so many people were missing weight.
You know what? I think that they should move back the weigh-ins to 2 days prior to the fight. And whatever weight you come in, you come in. End of story.
Well, I mean, it's already a day ahead of the fight.
Yeah.
So you want to go 2 days out?
But people that are severely dehydrated, they're not able to recoup as quickly.
No.
So you give them this 2-day gap, you rehydrate, you relax, you get your food in. Hey, you're fighting at 185. You come in at 200. You come in at 200.
Yeah, but I say because there are going to be some people that can make that 20-pound jump.
Yeah, that.
You know,
and
weigh in at 145 and jump.
But
in
would
at-
you rather have a healthy fighter in the cage,
Oh, for
or a
sure.
guy who barely made weight, was not able to rehydrate
Yeah,
properly,
looks like Skeletor walking
and
into
then,
the ring.
and then he's possibly going to get knocked out?
Worse TBI than he would have had normally. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Some of it's got to be some of the rules that got to be made has to protect the fighters.
Yeah.
Because if not, the fighters going to do everything in their power to be the best, and that includes cutting crazy amounts of weight, trying to rehydrate in time, and you take away their tools to rehydrate, and it's an issue. So you need to start modifying the rules to make it to where the fighters stay healthy. Because in the end, that's your money, right?
Well, doesn't it take like 72 hours for you to completely rehydrate?
So there's something like that. It has to do with like the amount of fluid around your brain as well. So I could be, let's say, whenever I did my cuts or whatever, my body would feel hydrated, but I definitely felt a little foggy still.
Yeah.
So your body might be dehydrated. God damn it, rehydrated, but your brain's still not quite there yet. And that's really the important part, right?
Yeah.
And there's
Super
still
important.
people who, some people say that IV is the best way to rehydrate. Some people say it's not. Some people say orally is still the best way. Yeah,
Well-
so there hasn't. I don't know if there has been any like real studies of
You
what.
say whatever you want, man. If you hit IV, bro, it's right in your system right away.
I know.
So what are they talking about?
I don't know.
Because it has to go through your gut. That doesn't make sense.
I'm just going off of what
Flushing it.
other fighters have said.
Fighter, I go. What was the doctor say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what the medical.
Yeah, medical professionals.
guys. Yeah.
I
I
did
have,
read,
I have so many guys that like tell me all this bullshit. I'm like, dude, you're fucking.
bro.
You're like an
science.
instructor. You're like a coach, and you're trying to tell me you have no medical knowledge. You're trying to tell me what this person has, what their issue is. Get the fuck out of here, man.
bro science.
It's like all these guys try to give diagnosis, even though I work in orthopedics myself, and like I know all the tests and blah blah blah.
Dude has a hard cut.
And
He's not
yeah.
feeling well. Oh, it's pneumonia, bro.
Yeah, probably pneumonia. Most definitely got atypical pneumonia.
It's AIDS, bro. You got AIDS.
You got AIDS. Probably definitely AIDS.
You're pregnant.
You're pregnant. You got choices now, motherfucker. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
did you? Speaking of doctors, do you follow Dr. Rhonda Patrick on Instagram?
You know I don't, and let me tell you why.
Oh fuck.
Her voice annoys the fuck out of me.
It's oh my god. Anyway, so she had a post and she linked the studies.
Oh, because I didn't follow your precious Marta Patrick, who you get your fucking Brussels sprouts
Hey,
from.
hey,
Growing your own fucking
Hey.
Brussels sprouts.
Hey, sunshine.
You're-
She's supporting. She put out a study supporting your intermittent fasting and some of the benefits of it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of motherfuckers out there doing that.
Well,
Yeah, but you've got somebody who's an actual doctor who's linking the studies.
Bro, let me
There's a bunch
explain.
of doctors out there doing that.
Okay.
I fast every day
Dude,
I fast every day too.
from 8 o'clock at night till about 6:30 in the morning or 7. Am I
Yeah, I
not?
do too. I just carried on till like 10.
Am I not?
13. You do. Bro, you do.
man, from what
Have
I've
you do some of
heard,
that fasted cardio?
from
in
what
the
I've
morning?
heard, you need to at least hit 12 hours. 12 hours
12
to.
hours.
Okay, so from 8 to 7.
If you did 8 to 8, then you'll hit 12.
Oh, what is that gonna do? What's the hour difference gonna do for me?
Listen to the podcast.
Crickets.
Well, because I'm not a doctor.
I know what
Oh,
he's saying.
but you're saying that I should.
Yeah, I'm just parroting.
Why?
I'm just parroting off of what I've heard.
Okay.
Bruh.
So you don't know why?
No, I have zero idea. I don't even know what intermittent fasting is.
All I know is you don't eat for a long time. It's some bullshit. I don't like it. My levels drop. I'm getting a little hungry. I got a little moody.
I didn't know it. I was intermittent fasting when I was a kid because we were poor. So
He's like, but also, I was
before my
skinny,
time.
and I made that, and performance was. This is how somebody said it to me, and this is the most like bro sciencey way of saying it, right? You guys ready?
sure.
They said, hey, well, it's not how it was said to me, it's how I watched it. It was on Joe Rogan. He's like, bro, have you ever seen a fucking hungry lion not get what he wants?
Who
Like
the
who's
fuck
hungry?
said
Who's
that?
hungry? Who gets? Well, something similar to that. It's like it had to do with like if you're a fat cat, right? You're not really driven. You know what I mean? You have to be a little hungry to be driven. You know, like you're hungry.
Well, if there's no shit around to kill for you to eat, then yeah, you're gonna go hungry.
Well, you're gonna go hungry,
Mr.
dog.
Lion.
Go,
Yeah.
hey man. What I'm saying is, you guys listen to me.
That's some bro science.
Yes, that's what I
Sounds
said.
like it.
I fucking said it was bro science. You're not fucking listening to me. Get out your goddamn phone, failing your fucking nails. What are you doing over there? Pedicure?
Yep, pedicure.
Jesus
gotta work-
fucking Christ, that's
work on my heel.
disgusting.
Gotta
He's
work on my
over there
heel.
scraping his heel.
Fucking
He's got a
crack.
little. I see a little fucking file popping up and down. I thought he was jerking it, but he wasn't. He was
No.
just filing his foot down.
No, I had a
you fucking
crack.
disappoint me, sir. 4 fucking screens later, no porn.
No.
Just kidding. Just
Well,
kidding.
it is his house. So he can
It's
do
his
whatever
house.
the fuck
Yeah,
he
what are you
wants.
doing? I'm back care of my foot, man. We're doing the podcast
No, I
here.
fucking had a crack in the heel.
Get
and
a
I-
crack?
And well, the skin is
A second
dry.
crack.
And I was like, shit, it's starting to hurt, so I didn't want it to split, so that way, because
So you
I'm not
file
gonna.
it?
Yeah, you get the skin, you file down the skin.
Word? I
Yeah.
thought you had to hit with lotion or something.
Well, I'll do that
You
later.
put the lotion on the skin.
Or else you get the hose again.
And get some hose.
All right, guys. Hey, check it out, man. It's 4 o'clock right now. I
Yep.
got to go pick up some medication for me, madre. And then I need to go do a quick little private lesson. If any of you guys want to come to the gym at 5:30,
No.
Yeah, no, I already been there.
help me
think
out with
so.
it. Help me out with
No.
it.
I already been there.
No? All right. All right, cool. I got to go. You guys want to shut this down or you want to keep going?
No, hold on. Before we go.
Yeah.
Go
Shout
ahead
out
and
sponsors.
shout out to our sponsors.
Oh man! First and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about my friend Zach Elkins over at Lean Impact Nutrition. It doesn't matter if you're a professional athlete or an average Joe just looking for a six-pack.
Hit yourself up, leanimpactnutrition.com. Order your meals today. Also, I would also like to big a huge shout out to a great sponsor of mine and personal friend, Nick Wagner at blackhivetatattoo.com. Black Hive Tattoo is here in Jacksonville, Florida. And they have amazing artists, Selena, Soleil, Colby, and they got a new artist as well too. So if you're interested in getting the best tattoos in Jacksonville, you need to go over to blackhivetatattoo.com and sign up to their newsletter. Each one of the artists has different ways of opening up their books. So when their books are open, you get in right away because that's how you're gonna get in. It's not some fly-by-night shop where you come in and be like, I want the dragon on the wall. You know what I mean? So blackhivetatattoo.com, leanimpactnutrition.com, and that's it for me.
All right, and also make sure that you visit our website for our episodes.
LRTLK.com.
LRTLK.com. You can download all our previous episodes from there, or subscribe to iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, and all the major platforms. Yeah, Podbean, all that shit.
But hey, man, look at us on YouTube. You would see our faces, see how animated we are.
That's right. We are at youtube.com /official_LRTLK.
Official LRTLK.
Couldn't make it easier. Had to throw in the underscore.
Well,
Underscore
I
business.
had to. I had no choice.
Yeah, they
hate
make
that.
us do weird shit
Hate
sometimes.
So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for listening and downloading our episodes. And we'll catch you not next week because Chris is going to be out of town.
Yep.
So we're going to skip it next week. But following week, we may have a guest.
I hope so.
So it should be pretty interesting. And once we can confirm it, we will let you know who it is.
Cute.
Outstanding.
I'll tell you who's not.
Who?
It's not Frank Mir.
Damn it.
Damn.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening. We'll catch you in 2 weeks. Peace.
Bye, Usos.